for joining us, sir. Mr. Vinod Javur, CEO, AI Data Center, Nxtra by Airtel, for our very first fireside chat here at Center Stage. So you and I, the last time we spoke was at another fireside chat at Mumbai CDC in 2024. And a lot has changed since then. While it's just been like, what, a year and a half, the entire AI landscape is maturing and developing and evolving so quickly. How do you see India's digital infrastructure landscape coping with this change?
Yeah, from a data center perspective, we have seen phenomenal growth projections, especially in the AI data center space. And it's happening so fast that sometimes we are finding it a little difficult to cope up with that. But I think with the vast years of experience of some of our data center provider, we are now taking some quick action on that. But it needs a holistic approach to look at these changes, right? Not only from an organization perspective,
right?
Also from the government authority and agencies, and also from the supply chain management perspective. The boom is coming, but we need to change rapidly so that we will be able to encash on the boom. At Nxtra, we have been quite well to adapt. We are building a very large AI campus in Visakhapatnam. This is going to be a kind of first of a kind. So, but there's a lot of learning. We hope to pick it from there to easily grow in other parts of India on that.
Speaking of other parts of India, we're in Chennai today, and this has always been a very special market. As a technology professional in this space, in your opinion, what makes it so special?
Chennai always has been a data center and also an industry-friendly state. Its policies, its approach has been very favorable, and it's doing its bit to ensure that there's amount of comfort for all the players who come in to invest in building data center here on that. There has been, over the period of time, the fact that we had the cable landing station and some very favorable assistance from the government. We have got two large data center, what we say, micro market developed in Chennai, one in Sirusari and another in Ambattur. So Chennai will remain in the forefront among the various states in terms of encouraging the data center. They need, as I said in the other session, there needs to be a little bit of a wider outlook from the authorities to make this scale into a gigawatt campus AI data center on that.
Okay. Moving on to operational challenges. I know Airtel has a national as well as an international footprint, but of late, given all the changes we are experiencing, is there some turbulence you're experiencing in terms of operational challenges that need to be addressed urgently, and if you have any innovative solutions?
Yeah, you're right. There are challenges. Operational challenges are primarily now focused on resource and trained resources for us. So this is something which the whole industry is struggling on. We are now in the process of enhancing the skills, but the rate in which the skills are being enhanced is not sufficient enough to the capacity which we are building. The other operational challenges is with the new deployment of liquid cooling racks. Specialized skill sets are very essential.
Okay.
And that also needs to come from the supplier fraternity as well as from the operational fraternity. So I think it will pick up a lot, but present there are certain gaps which we all need to jointly address on that.
That's what I was actually going to come to, liquid cooling. AI data centers can't do without it. And you say you're facing stumbling blocks in the deployment of liquid cooling. What kind of a solution would you propose to that?
No, I think liquid cooling, we see as we go ahead, the deployment of liquid cooling for high density processing racks is going to be a norm, is what we are seeing.
True.
Because over a period of time, the capex for deploying liquid cooling is going to get rationalized. And with the installation of such kind of cooling system, we will have a very aggressive PUE. The total cost of ownership to our customers will come down drastically. So I feel for other than very small density from medium to high density requirement, there will be a vast adaptation of liquid cooling on that, something like that.
Wonderful. You touched upon briefly on the need for policy support. I was wondering if you could elaborate a bit on that, especially when it comes to enabling acquisition of powered land. What does this policy support look like in an ideal world?
As I said earlier, speed is now the very essential. And the tailwinds have been very good. The demands are coming in at a very rapid pace. If you have to really reduce the cycle time between addressing the demand as well as meeting the requirements, powered land will play a very major role.
Right.
I've seen some of the governments, like example in Maharashtra or in Andhra Pradesh, really taking big initiatives in ensuring that they build large data center park and ensuring power to a higher capacity is made available on that. This really facilitates in reducing the whole cycle time on going to market.
Perfect. Final question, sir. You've been an old friend of W.Media. You've been coming to our events. What attracted you to join us in Chennai this year? And what are your expectations from the event?
It's always a pleasure to be in Chennai and to be with W.Media event. They've been, I think, pioneers in trying to get the data center whole fraternity together. There's a huge amount of networking opportunities. And I was surprised today to meet someone who is working a lot on AI operations and GPU as a services, someone who is offering certain testing for the GPU racks, high density rack. So we are finding a good amount of knowledge sharing. We're discovering new partners whom we would like to work with. There's been upgradation from the old partners also. So this remains one of the, I think, premium event in India, and W.Media and Chennai, I think, still remains the top spot in terms of that. I like to be here, and I like to meet team and the new partners who are bringing new technology here.
Perfect. Thank you so much for joining us, sir. Big round of applause for Mr. Vinod Javur.